Man, we got some drama, headlines, and a little bit of smoke in there. Future of the Washington Commanders was shining bright in LA with Sonny Styles and Antonio Williams stepping into the spotlight for the NFLPA rookie premiere. Cameras flashing, interviews rolling, and the next generation officially arriving on the scene. But then, while the rookies were buzzing in the building, the NFLPA had to bring up a conversation about the Commander fans know all too well about, because the players were asked about the field conditions. Yeah, that's the topic. Like, for real, it really is a topic. And if that wasn't enough, former Commanders Emmanuel Forbes he was wow. We're gonna get into that one because I still feel a certain type of way about it. But instead of just going ahead and just mouthing off about all this mess, let's just straight to it.
What's up, man? Check out Off the Bench anytime you get a chance.
Hey, Off the Bench, it's 89. Check it out.
What up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Big Herb, and welcome to another episode of Off the Bench. We are on the road to 1,000 subs. So before we go any further, do your homeboy a favor. Hit that like, comment in the comment section because we got some stuff to talk about today. Hit that bell notification so you could be abreast of what's next on Off the Bench. All righty. So where do we start off? Let's talk about the rookie premiere. So Ben Standing, shout out to him. Had tweeted the other day, the NFL premiere, the NFLPA is holding an annual rookie premiere event in LA. Sonny Styles and Antonio Williams was there, and the event was designed to ease rookies into business for professional football players, where players' identity, content, and commercial opportunities begin to scale. And just to show you a few of the pictures that was taking place on there, we're going to scoot this over to the left a little bit. All right, there we go. These are some of the pictures that was taking place at the rookie premiere. I mean, you got Sonny Styles, you got Antonio Williams. I mean, they was looking pretty fresh out there, taking other pictures as well. So that's something to look forward to. I mean, this is the first time we actually got to see the guys in their new uniform. I mean, because last time we only seen them at the in practice uniform. So I mean, this is what they're gonna be looking like on game day. And this is another picture that was taking place with the rookies in the for the whole entire NFL. So I mean, this is a great look. I don't like the fact that our number 7 pick is all the way in the back, but I mean, that's just my thoughts. I mean, he's only the number 7 pick overall. I mean, why the hell is he all the way in the back? I just got questions about it. But you know what? I'm not going to sit there and completely bitch about it. But let's look at some of these pictures on here, man. I mean, it was a phenomenal piece as far as having all the seeing all the guys in their uniform. And I mean, I'm just looking at it from this point of view. Could you imagine this guy, Sonny Styles, 6'5", 240, running a 4.4? I mean, basically, he's Megatron on defense. And he is just chasing you down like the Terminator. I mean, that's something to just think like, wow, I can't wait to see them in a uniform. And I mean, to see them on the field. And I can't even wait to see Antonio Williams as well. Because, I mean, you're talking about this guy who is just like, you could put him anywhere on the field and he's going to flourish. One of the top 3 route runners in the draft. I can't wait to see how he looks in training camp and then go out there and see him in the games. Man, I'm all too excited about this. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on that one. So let's go back to regular screen real quick. and change that up there. There we go. All right, but yeah, I mean the rookie premiere is basically they're basically putting them on game, the rookies on game to say like, hey, you guys are making a lot of money now, so it's time to we're here to help you out with opportunities, but we also here to tell you like, hey, you need to be responsible with it because you're blessed with all this money and everything. People are gonna come at you and try to say like, hey man, I got this opportunity. I want to do a business venture with you, all this other stuff, and you have to make sure that you protect yourself, which is the best way to go. And I really appreciate the NFL for trying to do this. They used to call it, I think, the rookie symposium like a couple years ago. I want to say early in the early 2000s. That's what they used to call them. They bring like players who had bad raps and changed their lives and everything onto the scene. So I mean, that's something to look forward to. It's something that we need that the NFL definitely needs to do every year. But it's not just like, hey, you guys got to protect yourself. But it's also like, hey, we're gonna put you in the right connections to make sure that you actually are getting the work getting the opportunities that you really need. So and that's good for them. But what's not good for them is I appreciate the NFL trying to go ahead and do this. So the NFLPA has asked players if they rather play on grass or turf. And you'd be surprised by how many percent said this one particular one. So the players, 92% were asked for grass. They said they rather play on grass than turf. Which is, I mean, for real, let's be real. Grass is better to play on. I mean, when you go on that grassy turf with the a lot of people mess up their knees, ankles, they get injuries. I mean, just look at what's his name, East Rutherford with the Giants in the Jets stadium. I mean, their stadium their grass is the worst. It's not grass technically. It's like a grassy turf. It's the worst. It has the most injuries. Hell, it wasn't until we actually got our whole entire grass redone and everything. People were getting injured on our field. I mean, that's why I can't wait to us getting a new stadium. We actually gonna have a better situation with the grass. You even have some stadiums who have domes who actually still use grass, i.e., the Cardinals. They still have their stuff like and also, if I'm not mistaken, the Raiders do the same thing. This prevents injuries. It's better to play on. You get better traction. It's just turf is a thing of the past at this point, and they're trying to make it to where it's like easier to play on. It's grass is just the all-out better place to play on. And I want to get you guys' opinion on this. What do you think about the whole entire situation? Do you think that we should go ahead and the whole entire NFL should just stop being cheap and just stick to grass, period? Or should they just go stick to whatever it is they want to do? Because that's something that I definitely thought of in the long run. So yeah, but something to think in the nearby future is W.
So let me fill you in on W. W is a powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeine beverages. It contains 0 maltodextrin, 0 fillers, 0 artificial colors or dyes, and is no proprietary blends. The star of the show is our caffeine fruit extract, which helps you focus with no jitters or no crashes. Can't even front, man. This is a pretty tasty beverage. I recommend that you go online to w.com to go ahead and get your own shaker bottle, your own Japanese energy blend that they have on here. This one, Japanese yuzu, like I said before. You can go on and get different type of flavors that they have on there and go ahead and order yours. And here's the thing, when you go on there, go ahead and type in the promo code ODBHTTC for 10% off on all your products.
Be sure to secure the dub with W. So shout out to W. So you can go on w.com to go ahead and get your powder supplements for energy, and you can go ahead and get 10% off by putting in the promo code ODBHTTC. So before we go any further, let's take a shout out to Small Talk ENT. What's good, man? Yo, how's everything going on your way, man? I hope everything's great on your Monday. But no, I want to get back to this real quick. Just my last little take on this. Grass is probably the better. It's not probably. Grass is the better way to go when it comes down to playing on the field. I've seen a lot of people over the years in the NFL playing on turf and messing up their feet, messing up their ankles, and making their knees and everything. It's just better to play on that, period. That's just my thoughts. But one thing I definitely do want to talk about real quick is the fact that the preseason has been announced for the Commanders. We will be playing, they don't have the dates up yet, but we will be playing the Dolphins at home, the Lions on the road, and in the preseason against the Ravens, like we usually do. Like I said, the dates aren't put up yet, so it's just those three. But one thing I do want to talk about is the fact that we actually do have joint practice with the Dolphins in Ashburn, which is good because the last few times we've actually been on the road. I think Jaden's rookie year, we went to the Jets. Last year, we went to the Patriots. And this year, we're going to be at home against the Dolphins. So, I mean, I know when they release those tickets for training camp, that's the one I'm trying to go to. I'm trying to see the battles in the trenches. I'm trying to see the corner, the wide receiver corner situation. I'm trying to see all that. I'm trying to see all the practices and everything. So I mean, yeah, I like to see that, man. I can't wait to see it. I think it's gonna be kind of dope. But yeah, man. But one last thing before we go any further, we have to address Emmanuel Forbes real quick. Why is that? Because if you were not looking this weekend, Emmanuel Forbes was popping his gums when the schedule was released. So apparently, because he plays for the LA Rams, we will be playing them when we get home, when they come to DC later on this season. And Emmanuel Forbes came out there and said, "Get back, don't have a date." And as you can see, that was my response to it. So originally, I was going to go ahead and just take the high road with Emmanuel Forbes. Nope, I'm not. Because, dude, let's just get one thing clear and one thing ultimately clear. I want to be sure that I'm saying this with my whole chest while we at it. Emmanuel Forbes, we originally didn't even want you here. We wanted Gonzalez because he was on the table. But Ron Rivera, for whatever reason, Ron just ronded up and he picked you. Now, here's the thing. Did I originally, when you came on the scene, I didn't trash you. It was more so trashing Ron. The whole entire situation with this is concerned is that we never fucking wanted you. But we took you in. We was like, hey, man, he's different outside the corner. He's kind of slim and everything. But, I mean, we'll do what we got to do because we have to trust Ron in this situation. Nah. Nah. I'm looking at it from the standpoint of this. I really, really tried to, excuse me. I really tried my best to go ahead and, excuse me. I really tried my best to not shit on this dude because, I mean, he's in the NFL. So I'll give him credit to when it's due. But when he was playing with us, he was ass. Doo-doo. Dumpster fire. Garbage juice. All of that. None of his play was anywhere near to the point to where we was like, oh man, they did Forbes dirty. No, he did himself dirty with the play that he was doing. That play was ass. He was not good at all. This wasn't one of those players where you can go where they had a decent year. They came over there and got screwed in free agency, got traded away or dealt dirty. No, You were not good. You were an NFL cornerback. And here's the thing. You probably can do some of the things that most of us in the world can't. And I'm going to give you credit for that. But also, you were playing the worst in the NFL at that point. So I have to give you the credit that you rightfully deserves. You was not one of those dudes. You was not him. You was not out there just shutting niggas down and everything. You were none of that. So stop it. Stop. It'd be different if you actually were putting in work. Potentially, what's the name? Potentially a cornerback that actually was putting in work, not getting beat like a drum, not getting treated I just one of the plays that always sticks out to me was when we played Philly. How you were playing off ball, 5 to 10 yards deep against AJ Brown, and he ran right past you, and you got torched. So don't sit there, and then you were sitting there crying and everything. We remember that. We remember all of that. So don't sit up here and try to act like you Mr. Get Bad and everything like that. No, you were ass. We remember that. And we even backed you up at the end of the day. When people was ridiculing you on Twitter, we were backing you up. So stop the nonsense, dog. You ain't him. Hell, I give you credit, though. You bounced back last year. Bounced back, had a decent. We all remember that game against the Seahawks on Sunday Night Football. You was putting in work. And I even said, man, Forbes actually went out there and he was putting in work, man. He was doing his thing. I don't know why he couldn't do this shit in Washington, but hey, that's a different situation. I'm happy for him. But don't come over here talking like you were him, because you weren't. Hell, you're not even a starting cornerback on your own damn team now. You're probably like the third, maybe fourth receiver, because they just brought in Kansas City, both of Kansas City's old work. They just brought them in. So what does that make you? You're replaceable. Don't sit here and talk all that nonsense like you. Just come on the field, see if you can actually play, and go on about your business. Okay? Because none of that. Nah, dog. We ain't even trying to hear that. We not. But that's my rant for the day. Before we go any further, I do want to go ahead and talk about this real quick, because we have the jersey giveaway. We're on our way to 1,000 subs. So if you do these 3 things, put yourself in the drawing by following me on IG and Twitter under Off the Bench Podcast, and follow this channel. Just subscribing to it. When we get to 1,000, subscribers, you will be entered in to get a free jersey, courtesy of Off the Bench. And you just tell me which jersey you want. It will be randomized, so there's no like, oh, I picked this person out or anything. No, it's just gonna be randomized. Tick to tick. There you go. And that's pretty much the show for the day, guys. So I mean, I appreciate every single one of y'all who showed up today, watching this in the live, or watching this as the on the back end. And be sure to go ahead, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can be abreast of what's next. And as always, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Peace.